I found his Bible in a forgotten box. The pages were yellow, the cover worn, and in the middle of the book of Psalms, his handwriting notes in the margins. Words he wrote for himself, prayers that never left his mouth, but overflowed from his pen. There I understood that my father had an intimacy with God that I never knew the extent of. And the Lord showed me in those pages that my father left talking to him. He wasn't alone, he was never alone. Father, your faith was greater than your words said. The marks you left on me, time has not erased. The Lord was your rock before he was mine, and today I drink from the same source that sustained you. God was the last word your heart spoke. It was the first name your lips murmured. And I understand now why the Lord called you, because whoever lives for God, the Lord does not abandon in vain. Stop everything now. Think about the legacy your father left. Not what he had, not what he achieved. What remained in you after he was gone. Some people inherited their father's faith. Some people inherited his stubbornness. Some people inherited his silence. And some people inherited his wounds. But the Lord says today that every inheritance can be redeemed. That what was good, he multiplies. What was broken, he restores. You don't need to pass on what hurt you. The cycle stops with you, because the eternal Father is remaking everything that the earthly Father couldn't complete. Receive this healing, it's real, it's for you. Every prayer he made became protection for me. The Lord honored the seed planted until the end. Today I pray with the same words he used, and I feel that his God still embraces me. God was the last word your heart spoke. It was the first name your lips murmured. And I understand now why the Lord called you, because whoever lives for God, the Lord does not abandon in vain.
I found an audio recording of him on his old cell phone. 42 seconds. Him talking nonsense, laughing at something unimportant. I listened to it 3 times in a row. On the 4th time, I paused just to hear his breathing, just to know that at that moment he was alive. I closed my eyes and the Lord told me, that voice that you love so much, I hear it every day wherever he is. He didn't stop talking, it just changed rooms. Your voice still lives in everything I do here. The Lord gave me in you a reason to go on. It wasn't perfect, but it was real and it was true. God honors the love that was given with the Lord to Father. You disappeared from my eyes, but not from my faith. The Lord embraces you now in a way I can no longer do. I keep every detail of you like someone who keeps a a treasure, because God proves to me that true love has no expiration date, and no tears, Money Street. I know there's someone here who still can't hear the Father's voice without falling apart, who avoids certain places because he was there, who changes the song in the middle because the lyrics reminded them too much. That's not weakness. That's love that hasn't ended. And love that doesn't end is because God planted it deep. But I also need to speak to those who have never heard the Father's voice, to those who have silence where there should be memory. The Lord won't pretend it didn't hurt. He is too much God to minimize what you felt. But he says today with all clarity, I am the voice that never failed. I am the Father who never left. Every time you needed me and had no one, it was my voice you needed to hear. Listen now, he is speaking to you. God used your departure to make me see that life is too short to waste. Today every hug I give carries your legacy, because everything you taught me is kept safe. Father, you disappeared from my eyes, but not from my faith. The Lord embraces you now in a way I can no longer do. I keep every detail of you like one keeps a treasure, because God proves to me that true love has no expiration date and no tears. There was a ritual between us. Every time I left the house, he would tap me twice on the shoulder before letting go. 2 taps, always 2. It was his way of saying what his mouth couldn't express. I only understood the weight of that gesture on the day my shoulder was left without those 2 taps. And the Lord whispered to me, I tap your heart twice every morning. It's me, it's still me. You made me just right, imperfect at the edges, but faithful to the end. Your courage to live taught me to trust that God sustains those who have nowhere else to hold on to. Pats on the shoulder, and I already knew that your love for me was the hand of God guiding my day. Today the Lord carries what your hands can no longer carry, and I move forward because I learned this from my Father. Let me ask you something. What was your father's gesture? He had one. Every father has one. Sometimes it was a look. Sometimes it was arriving late and covering you while you slept. Sometimes it was working silently so you would never go hungry. That gesture was love, the way he knew how to love. And God saw each of those gestures. He registered each one of them in heaven. Now let me speak to those whose father never made any gesture, to those who grew up waiting and never came. The Lord says to you today, I made every gesture he didn't. I was there every time you looked to the side and saw emptiness. That emptiness was always me trying to enter. Open the door. Let the Eternal Father complete what was left unfinished. The last time I saw you, your eyes were already saying goodbye. But
But your mouth smiled and surrendered everything into God's hands. I kept that smile as proof that faith is worthwhile, that the Lord is too faithful to let love fade away.
2 taps on the shoulder and I already knew that your love for me was God's hand guiding my day. Today the Lord carries what your hands can no longer carry, and I move forward because I learned this from my Father. 2 taps on the shoulder and I already knew that your love for me was God's hand guiding my day. Today the Lord carries what your hands can no longer carry, and I move forward because I learned this from my Father. Went to pack his things after he left. The shirt still smelled of him. I held that shirt to my chest and cried all that I couldn't cry in front of everyone. There in that empty room, the Lord found me, not with answers, not with explanations, only with presence. And God's presence is more than any word can express. Father, you left, but you left roots in me. The Lord knows how much your absence hurts, but every time I fall and need support, the God you served is still my repair. Lord, thank you for every day He stayed, for every hug He gave me before leaving. Today the pain I feel is proof of the love that existed, and the Lord keeps alive everything that was lived. I need to stop here, because there's someone listening to this who hasn't cried yet, who swallowed their tears, who stayed strong for everyone, who hasn't yet given their heart permission to feel. The Lord doesn't ask you to be strong now. He asked you to be real. Cry, you can cry. God isn't scared by your pain. He came down from the throne to sit on the floor with you. What if your father left without resolving something between you? The Lord says today, forgiveness doesn't need physical presence. It can happen here now between you and God. Let go of that weight. You deserve to be free. I learned that longing is also a form of prayer. It's taking to the Lord what arms can no longer reach. Father, we didn't say goodbye the way I wanted, but God gracefully completed what was missing that day. Lord, thank you for every day He stayed, for every hug He gave me before leaving. Today the pain I feel is proof of the love that existed, and the Lord keeps alive everything that was lived. Thank you for every day He stayed, for every hug He gave me before leaving. Today the pain I everything that was lived.
There's a photo on my wall. He's smiling, I was in his lap. That day I didn't know that God was recording one of the most sacred moments of my life. Father and son, two hearts, one love. And today I understand that hug wasn't from him to me. It was the Lord telling me, I love you through him.
I grew up seeing your hands work for love. Your faith taught me to seek the Lord. I didn't need words to understand that God chose you to help me grow. Your hug is tattooed inside me. The Lord used your life from beginning to end. I don't cry for loss, I cry for love, because God gave me a reflection of the Lord in my Father.
You who are listening to this now, I want you to close your eyes for a moment. Remember your Father's smell, the way he said your name, the weight of his hands on your shoulder. God placed every detail of this man in your life on purpose. And for those whose father left too soon, for those whose father never became what he should have been, the Lord looks at you today and says, I saw everything that was missing. I saw everything that hurt. And it was I who held you in every moment you didn't realize. God never left you an orphan, never.
Your departure opened a real wound in me, but the Lord entered it and made a spring gush forth. Today the longing I feel tastes of gratitude. God transformed my pain into worship. Your embrace is tattooed inside me. The Lord used your life from beginning to end. I don't cry for loss, I cry for love, because God gave me a reflection of the Lord in my Father.